Alrighty, back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is my freighter. I'll just wait and see if my viewers are returning after the break from Rocket League. Go take a view out the windows. Hello, friend. The gag. Do that. Rocket Man Sky League. Alright. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is me. Decided that, seeing as I'm crewing a ship full of geck, that I should do one as well. Hey, buddy. Alright. Very sort of, chameleon lizard sort of look to him. Yep, I am a very little lizard person. See if I can get a bit of better lighting. Here you go. So green with orange. So I'm gonna go back to first person though. It's much easier for me to control. So this is my entryway to my bridge. So I figured that I'd have some sort of a bioscanner set up. So all of these things that are on the walls and the decorations are all placed by me. Try to have it as like a checkpoint. But the main thing that I want to show you is going to be the ships. So we're going to go down to the hangar. Go this way. So, if you've not played No Man's Sky before, the ship that's in the back here is the starter ship. I've upgraded it as much as I think I can, or as much as I care to anyway. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, so I've got all the unlocks around the outside for the technology. I could upgrade the technology slots here, but there's really not much point for me because I'm not going to be using it very often now. C-class ship, so it's decent, but I've got much better ships in my hangars now. So that's that one there. It's a good starter ship. And then I've got this one here, Lancelot, with his big fucking lance out the front. This is a S-class ship, meaning it's one of the special ones that you can get. You'll see that the cockpit on this, which is this orb-like shape, is the same as this orb here. So they share the same cockpit's like central part. This one's got the huge vertical blade on it though, and when it takes off, I'll show you a bit later, those wings fold down, and so it's just a straight vertical slice through the air. I'm going to avoid looking at one of the ones here, so I'm just going to keep that as a spoiler. Let's go around and have a look at one of the ships on the other side. This is I tried to find something close to an X-Wing. This one's an X-Wing, but with with a bit of overcompensation for the wings. Yeah, it's an Asterix wing. So, Blue Squadron, because they had their different squadrons as colours. So, I think in the newer ones they had Blue Squadron as well, in the newer movies for Star Wars. And then Star Striker, because everything has to be Star something with Star Wars. Very happy with the upgrades on this ship as well. So if I have a look here, my hyperdrive range is 1200, which is less. So many boosters to my actual jump range. Very, very happy about this. This is my main one that I use for getting around. And then the final ship that I've got, because I haven't filled up this hangar entirely, the final ship I've got is the living ship. This one took me a week of work to get all the parts needed for it. It's a really, really nice ship. Let's jump in and have a look at the cockpit. I'd imagine this would be like sitting in leather, except very sort of slimy leather. Let's take off in this as well. So yeah, it's got the outside edges also pulsating. Fleet is trying to get in contact with me, probably because something's broken. Yeah. Let's go fix that. Yeah, recall that. Go fix that ship up. Yep, thank you. Recall that one as well, so multiple ships are broken. Alright, let's have a look around for those. Where are they? Those two over there. Oh yeah, this is my fleet, by the way. Just a few ships. Wait on this lower one here. Ignore the report. I'll figure it out. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 total broken. 4 total. 3. Okay. So this ship that I'm on is a mining ship. It's got all of its storage tankers on the side here. broken. This one over here. Jump across. What do I need to fix you? Platinum, which I've got plenty of. That's fine. Down here. Needs repair. Airlock control. Platinum is going to be everything that I need for this. And the last one's down the end there. So it is going to be full. Okay. This one here. So we'll swap ships before I end up leaving my fleet as well. We'll switch to that blade. So you can see the switch between the two. This is saying this is somewhere here. Not seeing it. Yeah, so I'm about 130 hours into the game at this point on this run. I've probably played all up probably about 500 hours in previous versions as well, like previous saves. I'm very happy with the way that the state of the game is at the moment. It's so much better than where it was. Everybody kind of knows about the issues of the game when it launched a couple of years back. Where's those other ships? This one up here. I think this is the same design. Should have those side panels. Oh no, it's a different one. This is a fuel support ship. Okay. So, being a fuel support ship, it's got, instead of vertical like the mining ship did, which is that one that we were just at, you can kind of see it. It's got horizontal canisters. Looks like it's just the two I need to deal with. Anything back there? No. Okay. Yeah, just the two that I have to deal with. Cargo pods, yeah. Gold and oxygen. They're simple to come by. Fix that up. And same on this one. That'll do its thing. I think I only had one other ship to fix up. Also, that's the space station in the background, by the way. That's the local system space station. We'll head in there as well to get some missions. Last one is my ship over here. I love the designs of the ships as well. figure it out. I don't need your damage report. 4 stations to fix. Okay. Alright, 2 inside the main chamber. What do I need? Ah, more platinum. Simple fixes today. Sometimes I end up getting ones that are using items that I don't actually carry a lot of. So I'm very pleased that it's simple ones today. I'll do this one first. Down here. And I should be able to cut through to get to the other side. The engine. Very, very pretty. Don't want to spend too much time inside of that zone though. Right. So that should be everything that I need. Head back to the main freighter. Speaking of which, while I'm out here, I might as well show you what the main freighter looks like. Slightly first. There you go. I'm very happy that I ended up getting this particular one. It's a nice big long sort of blade. Very vertical sort of build to it. It doesn't go sideways like a lot of the other freighters. There we go, just land. That's my nice living ship, that one. So, I was going to say that I was going to take out this big ship here. Okay, I want to make sure that I've got the ability to take some stuff with me. So I need ship launch fuel. Let's take 5 of those, just in case. And take some shield batteries, which are going to be under crafted. That one there. Okay. So if I go into photo mode, see how those wings are folded down now? I very much like the design of this particular winged ship. There's a little bit of meshing between things going through, like it's so tall that it cuts through the actual, what am I trying to say? Like the physical ship here, it's so tall that it cuts through the ground, like it just intersects it. Which isn't great, but if that's the price I have to pay for being able to have a nice ship like that, I'm happy to pay it. Yeah, it clips. That's the word I was looking for. It clips through. Okay. I think I've ended up buying everything that I wanted out of these. Yeah. Let me have a quick look at your suits. Got any S grade? Got S grade movement. I'm already full up on S grade movement, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Actually, I could probably do with an S grade upgrade for here. Okay. Jetpack, tank, and sprint. Let's have a look here. So the upgrades that you buy, you use nanites for them, nanite clusters. You earn those as a secondary money source, as opposed to just regular units. And everything's ranked in a C, B, A, or S rank. So there's the movement module there. Let's have a look and see if it's any better. So it's a 201% jetpack tank. That's 163 for that one. 33% sprint. 42% distance. Okay. Overall, it's a better fuel efficiency, 17 and 14, so not quite as good. Initial power boost. Honestly, I just want the jetpack tank. I don't really care about the additionals on top of that. Let's remove you and put you in the right spot. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Now, missions. I don't think I've got any missions currently. No. So, go across to the other side and grab some missions. Also, since I'm here as well, might as well get my bonus. Hey, buddy. Oh, he doesn't have anything for me. Okay. That means I'll have to switch systems before I get another bonus. Hey, buddy. Okay. Let's have a look here. Scan for plants. That's a very easy one. Kill 2 predators. Repair damaged items. Simple. Again, same thing. And I won't worry about the taking photos because they take me kind of out of the game. Okay. Thank you very much. So, let's have a look at these. Locate and repair damaged machinery. Yeah, we'll do that one first. Go down to a planet and see what it's like. Okay, that's saying it's off in this direction. Have I been on this planet before? No, I haven't. From the colour, it's probably, I was going to say it's probably toxic, but temperate planet's fine. decent in terms of payout for selling them. So if I find any, I should dig them up. Oh, we're on the coast. Looks like this might be an island. Yeah. Very, very, very nice sort of area. Can I land? Would be nice. I might have to do a go around the so I have fully loaded on newer gen, on the current gen stuff. It loads a lot better and there's a lot nicer visuals. But I'm playing on the Xbox One, so it takes a little bit for things to load. And one of those downsides of it taking a while to load is that you can't land until it's fully rendered in everything. Let's see what we have to repair. House call. Hello, hello. Anybody home? Nobody outside. Come in. Hey, there's somebody here. Hello. I've interrupted an electronic life form in the middle of their work. Inquiring mask lights flash up towards me and scan me from head to foot. On their datapad, their silicon fingers flick through images of this planet's plants and creatures. My own image is added to this catalogue. I didn't get the last two words. I still need to learn a bit about what their language is. Their interest seems to fade and their facial lights dim. They begin to study a hologram of a lush overgrown tree. I need a way to impress. Well, if they like animals and creature, plants and things, let's share the creature data. Lifeform chitters happily and rewards me. I got a pulse engine module. Pulse engine module C, so it's not going to be that great. Yeah. So with the pulse engines, those are these here. This pulse engine, the Starship Flight Booster. That's the method for how you end up jumping between locations in a system. So an upgrade to that at only a C class isn't going to be amazing. I've got a slot here, I might as well just drop it in. I got it for free, so do that. Get 6% fuel efficiency. Yeah, really not all that useful. Alright, what do you need it repaired? You need this repaired. You've got a busted alternator, fuel pump and bio input scanners. So I've got that one, and that one. Had everything on me that I needed. Good. Yep. I'll transmit the success that I fixed it. So whoever actually owns the machinery that called in the repair, I'll let them know. Anything else in the building that I can grab? I'll grab this here. Projectile ammo. Oh, nice meeting you, buddy. I'm heading out. Just grab this as well if I can. Sodium. Very, very pretty planet, this one. I love the grasses that are here on this planet. Let's grab the save point. Oh, we got some creatures nearby as well. We'll have a look at them. Hello. Found wandering the temperate grasslands. It's a wide-roaming creature, occasionally found alone, but such creatures are unhappy, lost from their herd. They're a plague upon stranded adventurers as they feast upon dihydrogen crystals. Dihydrogen crystals are how you power a lot of your items. Their highly reactive saliva dissolves the crystals without the need to chew. They have rapid self-healing. Okay. Let's see if I can drop a bit of food from one of them. I would need to make some. Let me make some food. Get to a spot where they can see me a bit easier. Oh, there's also some two-legged ones back there as well. Let's bring them all over. Oop. Down in front. Hello. How are you? Hello. You're a cutie. Yes, I did just get on top of this animal. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love the way that's just bouncing me around. It's so good. Let's take a photo of this. This is good. Let's get some sun. Ooh, blinding. Hello. Let's put it over there actually. Get a bit of better lighting. Oh, that's adorable. Looks like I'm holding onto its horns as well. Yeah, take a photo of that. It's good. Yeah, it's got some real get up and go on it. Really, really runs quite fast. Stay away from those. Those are dangerous, those types of plants. It fills up with gas and then explodes. Alright, let's head back to the ship. We got a different place to get to. Speaking of which, I want to make sure that I pick the other mission that we're doing. Is that on the same planet? Looks like it. Oh, actually, these are going to be useful. These crystals are a great way to get a lot very quickly. So carbon is one of the building blocks for anything made out of wood for your bases. It's also useful as a fuel source. And then this is the dihydrogen that those animals dissolve with their saliva. Use these for fuel for your ship. I'm always constantly running out of dihydrogen because I send a lot of those freighters that I've got, those ships that I've got up near my fleet. I've got a lot of need for dihydrogen for sending those on missions. Alright, let's take off. Now, it looks like it was behind me. Is that where I'm trying to get to? How far away? 6 hours away? Make that a bit shorter by going into the atmosphere. Also, seeing as we're up here, let's have a nice look outside as well. A bit more inland this one. Not quite so island heavy. Definitely more hill area, very hilly. Ooh, ooh, doesn't like me landing there. Okay, right up against the cliff face. That clearly will go well when I decide to take off. Hello, anybody home? Should be somebody. Also, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, hi. Yes, you are here. What have you got for me? They pose a question. Traveler, Convergence wants something for experiment. Something help. Great. So I don't know what they want for the experiment, but I'll try to help you out, buddy. They scan my head and display the results on their data pad. Then they pointedly point at my, excitedly point at my brain. That's what they want to experiment on. I don't know, bud. You and your McDonald's looking outfit. I don't know. Sure, go ahead. I lower my visor. A sharp metal needle emerges from the palm of the life form's hand. It's in and out of my forehead before I can blink. It was painless, and they thank me for my donation and hand me an upgrade module for my lost brain tissue. Great. Take a little bit of damage, but I got... What did I get? Another pulse engine module that I'm not going to use. Okay, well... I am going to use it. It's just... Let's move these out of the way so I can put it in there. And move you out the way. I'll put the other one that I had there as well. So you see how they've got like this yellow goldish outline around them? That means that they're linked up. They're giving a larger benefit. Just restructuring this so that it's all around the outside edge. Okay. So, two C-class ones. That was the one I just got then, the 10%. Alright. I'm carrying a few things on me that I don't really want. Put some of you away. That one's going to have to go onto the freighter. Same with that. And let's crack open this crystal fragment. Okay. Whatever it was, it gave me went straight away into my storage. And Corvax casing. I'll hold on to that. I can sell that. Okay. So this general equipment. My life support's running down the left-hand side here. I've got my different environmental protection, so heat, cold, toxic, radiation, and then water, in case I need to be underwater swimming around. I've got some upgrades for my health from finishing the main storyline, and then my shields. Then I've got my movement upgrades here, so this is all to do with my jetpacks and my movement, getting around, water jets for fast travel underwater, automatic translation, so I don't need to know the entire language. That gauntlet is just so I can grab things that are farmable off of plants, and then even more shield upgrades. And then this is where I put most of my items that I'm carrying around. So anything to do with like shields and energy, I've got my upgrades for that. Not upgrades, my resupplies. So so it'll recharge things. I've got my ammo, so we saw that I picked up some ammo before, so I'm actually carrying excess of that, meaning that can go onto my freighter, as well as half of that can go on my freighter. Oxygen and healing. You can see it says on there that synthesized from crystals and carbon. So those big red crystals I was getting before, that goes into your life support. Plasma is for your grenades. So if I want to blow anything up, I can use the plasma for that. And then just a whole bunch of different types of materials. So all my metals and ground, and the carbon types, sodium, pretty much everything that I'm ever going to need I've got in my excess cargo. And I can store a lot more in the cargo than I can in the general. You see I had up to like 5,000 here for this, for the projectile ammo. If I was to take that and try to put it into here, actually it does let me do that, okay. I'm thinking of a different one then. I'm thinking of something that doesn't let me stack like that. Let me move the salvage data, see if that let me stack it. It does. I must be thinking of the higher quality materials. It only lets you stack like 5 at a time. Anyway, yep, that's basically why I've been able to repair a lot of things that I have, because I'm carrying all of that stuff with me. Okay, speaking of repairing, here you go, perfect example of something that I'm not carrying with me. Okay, I've got that one, and I've got that one. So, Mordite and Faecium. Mordite is from killing creatures, and Faecium is from feces. So, if I've got any animals around, I do. I can feed them and they'll give me some Faecium, and I can kill them and get the rest of it. Superheated Rainstorm, great. So it's currently 16 degrees Celsius. As soon as that storm gets here, it's going to skyrocket. Yep. Here comes that storm. It's already pushing 60, 70. Ugh. There goes the vision. It's starting to get a bit blurry because of how hot it is. There we go, that's what I'm after. That. Alright, I'm gonna have to move out of the way, guys, so I can get it. Yes, I don't know why the machinery needs me to grab poop to be able to repair it, but... Alright, and the other thing we needed was Mordite. So, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to die now. Meaty chunk and Mordite. Okay. And you as well. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully I don't need to kill any more of you. That should be plenty. Let's get inside out of this storm. You say it's inhumane to do that, feed them and then kill them, but... I don't see much other way of doing it. There's, it's really the only way you can interact with them to be able to get that sort of items. Let's put it this way, I only killed 2 of them out of their entire herd. They're going to survive. Alright, missions. So I finished those 2. I need to scan some plants. So, let's see. How many trees are there? Just see trees. I haven't scanned you before. Big armoured beast that you are. Can't quite tell what you look like. Storm will be gone in a moment though. Is that some plants over there? I think. Yep. Let's go scan those. And there's some here as well. A bit more reasonable in terms of temperature. Back down to 16. Yeah, if I had a better damaging item, better damaging weapon, it wouldn't be so protracted in terms of their suffering. Oop, hello. Hidden in the grasses. I've got any more plants out here I've not scanned. Scanned those types. What about you? Can I scan you? No. Okay. Mineral. Mineral is not a plant. Let's get up higher. See if we can. Cobalt deposit. There's not many trees around, which is disappointing. It makes it a bit harder for me to get these scans done. I might have to jump planet in order to be able to find more plants. Dude, did that say Weedene? It did. Those types of plants are Weedene. Awesome. Alright, let's go check out this location up the top here. This is somewhere I've not been. Also, I see that. Translation stone. Knowledge stone, yep. Actually, if I feed you, can you help me get there faster? Please. You know, run? Yeah. Get up there. Those little crests that they've got on their back, looks really nice. There's huge spiky tails though, clearly for defense I'm guessing. It'd be a great way to defend against enemies. Sort of like your Stegosaurus spines. Here we go. What do we got up here? Alright. Let's go back to first person. So, bit of a small little encampment. Let's bring my ship over. Oh, I can get out of here a bit easier. got junk everywhere. Okay, give me this stuff. Okay, you're a merchant then. Okay. Pretty sure you're not going to have anything I want, but I can sell you that Korvax uh, remnant that I had. Let's have a look here, components. Sell you, yeah, Korvax casing. Get that out of my inventory. Yeah, okay. If I'm still hurt as well, just in case. Weapon, let's have a look and see. I'm pretty happy with my weapons. Yeah, that one's. You see how small? It's got like what 7 slots in it. If I compare that to my actual current multi-tool, this is mine on the left here. It doesn't even compare in terms of quality. Definitely do not want that. Anything on the desk? Yeah, give me that. Oh, and you're a person I've not spoken to. Okay, hi. What have you got to say for yourself? You've got a multi-tool in your hand as a hologram. Okay. They turn to me and reveal the screen of a long equation. They seem to be processing a signal that emanates from a distant location deep in space, trying to crack the code. If I had a microprocessor, okay, I can do that. I can get a microprocessor off of this guy. Yeah, there we go. Microprocessor. Alright, and then you let me solve your problem by giving you a microprocessor. There you go. I hand a small collection of microprocessors to the entity hoping to be of assistance. They use this fresh silicon to boost their processing power. It appears to have worked, at least in part. They managed to decode some navigation data from the signal, and they share the coordinates with me. A planetary chart. Great. So planetary charts allow you to find locations that are hidden until you actually scan for them. So this one will show me where a distress signal has been marked. Little rainbow from the corner. So it's over that way, okay. We can go look at that. Hopefully it'll have some more plants over there that I can scan. It's a little bit far away. Let's go up back into the atmosphere. And back to night time. We don't get to have that nice pretty sun anymore. So distress signals are typically downed ships that you can end up repairing and taking for yourself. We'll see what this one is. Looks like a ship. Yeah. Let's land. Can. Looks to be a fighter. Once it finishes loading, there we go. Yeah. What type are you? You're a C-class fighter. So very similar to sort of the base ship that you start with. jump in and have a look. Yeah, you're quite damaged, and you're not very good in terms of what storage area you've got. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be taking this one. Actually, I can, because what I'll do is I'll just scrap it once we get back up to the station. Add it to my collection, yeah. Yeah, we'll scrap it once we get back up to the station. Okay. Anything else around here that I can grab? Yep, give me this. Nanites, there you go. Oh, and Barrier Technology module, I'll take that as well. These are used for purchasing upgrades. Craftable upgrades, so recipes and things. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to find much more plant matter on here. It's all too low-lying scrub. So, let's go back out. We'll go turn that those 2 missions in. Get some money. Where's the space station? Is that way? Okay. It'll automatically get added to my freighter, but I'll have to repair it before I can fly it over and get rid of it. Because you can only scrap them at the stations. Threat detected, you say? So if we go land in my capital ship, we should be able to see that busted up junker. The only thing I'll need to repair on it should be the launch thrusters and the pulse engine. I don't think I need to repair anything else on it. Alright, let's find out where it's put it. Probably over the other side. Over here. I'm sure I said that I claimed it, didn't I? Actually don't know where it's put it. I might have to go out and then come back in. Reset the actual, reset the freighter. Okay, in that case, let's go this way. Well, while I'm out here, I might as well do the fight. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Okay. Door disrupted. Come on. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. There he is. Come on. There we go. Dead. Grab those. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more enemies. Let's drop you. Let's see if it's reset the actual hangar. Hopefully resetting the hangar means that it'll have teleported in. There it is. You can already see the smoke coming off of it. Alright. Look at this piece of junk. Alright. So, can I actually take off in it? No, okay. So, launch thruster needs to be repaired using dihydrogen jelly. I should have what I need to make that. Yep. As well as the other part. I should be close enough, but I'll just repair this anyway. I need how many? One metal plating, one hermetic seal. Alright, metal plating is easy. Have I got enough hermetic seal? Yes, I do. Good. Repair both of those, and we should be able to take off. We just double check and see if it stops smoking. Yeah, it has. Okay. I don't want to go outside if it's absolutely just about to explode. So there's no shield on it, so I don't want to get into a fight with this ship. But that's not what we need it for. Alright, let's junk this. Rip it apart and get the money for destroying it. I should be able to turn in those 2 missions for repairs that we finished off. Okay, yep. Make sure that there's nothing stored in it that I want. No, it's all just junk, okay. Which side is the junker? This side then. Alright. Nope, called it wrong. It's the other side. It's over there, yep. I just didn't see it when I jumped up using my jetpack. Here we go. That's why I didn't see it, because it's got this huge big box in the way. Alright. Starship outfitting. Let's destroy this ship. Melt ship into scrap. Yep. 252,000. Yep, that's fine. Get rid of it. Alright. Nice. So now, that's going to be my base ship. See, it doesn't have that big nose on it anymore. So it's definitely my original ship, not the other one. Okay, so turning in the missions. Which is on this side over here. Okay. Getting some good paydays out of these. $250,000 out of each one. Enriched carbon. I think I should sell that. I don't think I need any. Let's have a quick look at that. So that enriched carbon, yeah, 5 of those is worth 250,000. I don't think I need to keep any of that because I already have 5 on me, so yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Go into the into the store and sell it off. Don't need to keep the fish. Don't need to keep the meaty chunks either. Alright. There's only 1 mortite, don't need that. Let's have a look. Because it gave me a few items for destroying the ship as well. Yeah. Once useful springs. Yeah. Okay. And some storage augmentation. Okay. Let's put these pallets in here. I don't want those in the general. Let's put storage away. Upgrades can go into there. Yep. You're an upgrade, so let's put you away as well. So this freighter storage that I've got at the moment, what I'm looking at is boxes that I'd made on the actual freighter itself for storage. So I've named each one of them for their different uses. So that's my main storage, like I've got in my cargo on my exosuit, and the harvested, so things that I would grow or grab off of plants, things that I would make. And then you saw that I had some enriched carbon before, so anything like that that is worth a fair bit of money I put into my expensive materials, expensive minerals. And I've got my trade commodities, so things like those neural ducts, similar to the items that we got off of the ship. I'll just put them all into here, so I've got plenty of items if I want to sell some off. Yeah. Hey buddy, you're a bit close to me. Let's have a look, what else have I got? Yeah, the nature's bounty and predators. Okay, let's go find a new planet. I'll use the small ship, that's fine. It's got plenty of storage. Yeah, should be fine. I've been on that planet already. Have I been on this one? I've been on that one. Been on... Nope. Went back inside the station. I should fly away before I start looking around like that. I forgot that you can just go straight back in. That's my bad. Let's go back out. Fly away and then look around, Muse. Don't do it right in the entry hall. Okay. Let's now have a look. That one there I don't think I've been to. Oh no, I have, okay. There's a planet I've not been to yet, but I'm not sure which one it is. Let me have a look at my system info here. Four of 6 planets. Okay, it's a smaller blue and another one there, okay. You look like one that I've not been to then. Yeah, okay. Let's go find out what this planet is. Paradise planet, okay. That should have plenty of plant matter for me to scan. Yeah, I figure might as well just use the base ship. There's not much point in spending the time to switch over. It's upgraded enough that it's still usable. But I figure let's go and find out the last 2 planets that I've not landed on yet. This will be good. This is a paradise planet, so there should be plenty of things here. I'll try to land on the bright side, so that's not completely pitch black. Okay, do I need any other upgrades? Pulse engine, I'll just keep that filled up. Alright. So, it's like purple water. And orange land. Or have I got that backwards? Purple land and orange water. I think that's what it is. Yep. Purple land and orange water. Which means it's likely going to be toxic if there's a bunch of mushrooms like this around. See that there's a little storage space down here as well. Okay, let's land. It's funky. It's a funky planet, this one. Light showers, isolated sentinels, rich flora and fauna. Okay. Well, I do need that flora. Scan that. And this one. And that should be that mission completed. Yeah, this resource depot. I want to steal all of that. Considering it's probably worth a fair bit. What have we got inside of it? Can't quite tell. Okay. Let's switch over to a decent gun. Okay. And then scatter blaster. Okay. Pulse spitter. Make sure all of these are fully recharged. Let's drop a grenade in there. Nitrogen. Okay. Grab. I want to do this quick so that they don't really get a chance to attack me very much. Okay, and last one. There we go. Get out of here. Let's hide down underneath. Alright. Hide down here. Hopefully they're not following. Oh, they are definitely following. Okay. Well, next step is to dig straight back up out of here again with my terrain manipulator and come back up. There we go. Give them the slip that way. A lot of animals over that direction. Okay, 10 seconds before the sentinels disappear. Should be fine. Oh, we've got flying pancakes. That's cool. We've also got tunneling squids. Tunneling, probably not squids, what is it? Jellies? Let's try and scan that. There we go. That's cool. Got a few other birds around. Try and scan that. So that's that one there. He looks cool. We got the spiral tunnel boring guys. That's awesome. And then we've got the flying jellies. The flying pancakes. It's like the mushroom caps have gained sentience and flown off. That's very weird. Ooh. These would be actual flying saucers. Oh, oh, let me turn my light off so that we get the benefits of this. Look at this nighttime show that the world is putting on. Oh, that's beautiful. It's all pulsating at the same time. Very pretty. Looks like even the undersides of these light up. Yeah. That's gorgeous. The different colours, the reds and the blues. Very much a paradise planet, this one. The description was very apt. Oh, it's not scanned you yet. Bit more of a monstrous looking bird. Yeah, I could scan all of these plants. It'll give me some money. $72,000 for every unidentified plant that I scan. I'm just enjoying the show, honestly, of things diving around and the pretty lights. We had one last planet to look at in this system. So we'll go take a look at that. But that was gorgeous. I love that planet. It's really nice. Let me just have a quick look and see what this was over here. Okay, there's star bulbs. You can find those in a lot of places. In fact, I grow those in my base. Okay, so back up here. Okay. So looking at my radar in front of me. I've been onto that planet. I think I've been onto every single one of those four. Pretty sure. Yeah. So there's one last one that I've not been on somewhere. Just not sure where. Jump a little bit further away from the planet. See if it was behind. No. How am I kitted for fighting in this? I've got rocket launchers. Yeah, we can fight this guy. Where are you? Spin. There we go. There he goes. Yeah, those rocket launchers are great. Hey, new title unlocked. Great. So, yeah, been on that. I just don't know where this other planet is that I've just not been to. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna jump and see. Yeah, spinning is a neat trick. Anakin was right about that. One, two. It might be behind. I'm seeing a shadow planet behind that one on the left. That ringed planet, I think it's actually hiding a planet behind it because of how big it is. We'll get to the capital ship and we'll have a look. So fast. So furious. Alright. Yeah, there is a planet behind there. I can already see it through the ring. Yeah, that's why I couldn't see the final planet that I've not been to. It was being hidden. Just emerging now from behind the ring. That one over there. So, yeah. Let's go that way. And have a look at what type of planet it is. It is a flourishing planet. Wow, I'm actually lucked out very heavily with this particular system. A lot of really nice planets. High sentinel activity, which is probably not great for in terms of searching around and having a look at the planet. I'm hoping that because it's got a lot of copper and star bulbs and things on it, that there's actually going to be a high amount of searchable locations, like points of interest. I didn't actually end up seeing any of those ancient bones, but then again I wasn't really looking for them. This might be one of the planets with the floating islands. Or just interesting looking rock formations. Have to get up and over this hill. Yeah. Really strange design, sort of cap to them. looks like there's a building over this way. So we'll go to that. Seeing some odd sort of like spine yellow shapes in the distance as well. Yeah, these things. What are these? It's an odd sort of plant. It is a many-limbed plant that has moths nesting inside of it. Very odd. I thought that they were long-necked dinosaur-looking things from orbit, or not from orbit, but from the air. Very strange. This has got that similar sort of grass pattern, so I wonder if this planet also lights up at night time. There's this encampment over here to have a look at. Doesn't look like there's anything worth it here. It's all kind of destroyed. I will get rid of you, because you're annoying. And here's the high sentinel presence that we knew about. Hi, I'm not doing anything. You can fuck off. Yeah. Okay, we've just got a trade terminal here. Okay, nothing really great. I'll just save this location. Yeah, those large sort of curved yellow plants, they do look like they've got eyes on them, don't they? There's just a few up there. That one on the left, that one right there in the center of the screen, looks like it's got a bit more exposed to it. I'll head over that way and have a look at it. So this is the perfect opportunity, seeing as that's a fair bit of distance away. I'll bring in a vehicle. Get around a bit faster. So the Sentinels are the galactic presence of what is known as the... Let me see if I've got the actual listing here. The Atlas. So the Atlas is the computer that's running the entire universe, essentially. And the Sentinels are its hands out in the world, actually managing to, you know, keep things running the way that it's supposed to be running. So if there's any anomalies in the system, that is the galaxy or the universe, then it will get involved via its... It's almost like a police force. Yeah, it's got these strange lights down the side of it as well. Can't quite see while I'm inside. Yeah, if I destroy too much while they're investigating me as well, they'll end up chasing me down. It's almost like they've got mouths as well. Oh, oh! Looks like it's the sound that it's making. Oh. Also, got him. Here we go. Here's a bit more of an exposed one. We can have a look at this lower section that's typically underground. Yeah, it looks like it's a remnant of a ship, not a piece of plant matter. Very odd. They're cool. I do like them. Well, let me one last check. Do have an animal here. Let's have a look at these. Little tiny little creatures. Let's have a look. Little grasshopper almost looking thing. Yeah, so the Atlas, because it is running the universe, it is essentially a god, but the universe is well, the Atlas itself is breaking apart. It's slowly corrupting, and um, it's saying that there's an issue with the simulation of the universe. So part of the storyline is going and investigating what's going on with the Atlas, because it tries to get in contact with you, and you investigate and you find out some super important information about your existence because of that. The whole storyline of, oh, you have to get to the center of the universe to be able to do the storyline is not actually the main storyline anymore. That was what it was at the launch of the game, but now there's an actual full-on story that's dealing with, you know, the end of the universe, those sorts of problems. Okay, did I have anything in here? Okay, no. Get out and go. Okay. I don't actually need to go all the way back to the station. I don't think. Did I have anything to turn in? Yeah. Scan the bounty. Okay, so I do need to go back to the station. I think I'm going to abandon that predator one. I haven't found any predators on this past few planets. So we'll just do this one. Yep. And then what we'll do is we'll jump to a new system. I could also do a little tour of my bases if you would like as well. I think that might be a good use of my time. We can actually have a look at my moon base and my... What else have I got? I've got a base set up next to a archive, planetary archive. We might do that. We'll Ooh, I've run out of fuel. Okay, let me just fix that real quick. I need to go check my oh, great. Train of thought. I need to go check my harvesting items that I've got at my bases. Yeah, you can try to take me on, bud, but I'm a better pilot than you. I'm a better pilot than you and your four mates. plus I've got friends coming to help me as well. Take those items. Alright. You are this way, and sorry if this this makes you a little sick as well, the way that I'm moving. I don't get motion sick from this sort of stuff. You're nearly dead. Come on, get into range. There we go. Grab that. The reef supply. That's my own people. That's the enemy. Got you. Grab those. Every time I pick up items that are from a destroyed enemy, I get a full recharge on my shields as well. Alright. I think I'm pissing off the actual Sentinel guys that came to help me, because I think I accidentally targeted them at one point. You see I've got a black diamond with a red circle on the top right corner of my screen, which means that's like the wanted rating. Yeah, these guys. Alright. Let's get out of here before they try to fight me again. Great. More people wanting to fight. Let's just get out of here. I'm close enough to the station that I should be able to avoid it. Okay, what items did I get? I can sell that one off, and I can sell that one off. And that can go into my inventory, same with that. Okay, so I'm selling all of those. That nitrogen can go into storage. Go under gas and energy. Cobalt can go into storage as well. I'm out of silver. I need to put some in there. I actually got any on me? Yes, I do. Okay. Put silver into there. Okay, then selling the rest of those. Alright, here's the terminal. Sell these before I do anything else. We had the tanker coolant, springs. Yeah, it's totally worth fighting those guys to be able to get those items. They gave me some decent money as reward for fighting them. And then turn in the mission here. Yeah, finished that, bud. Thank you very much. We'll go to a new system. Find a decent one. Also, I'll use my larger jump ship, the fighter that's got the multi-wings. It's got like like I said earlier, it's got like 1200 jump range. Probably switch my mission back to the exploration guide. Okay. There it is. Okay, let's have a quick look at this galaxy map and find a new place. So, currently got the galactic core in this direction. There is a black hole here, which would be useful. You got 5 planets. That might be good. That's in the direction I want to go. Plus it's got a black hole which will help out in the next time I want to travel. Let's go there. So the way that death and respawning works in this is if you die, then you lose the items that you were carrying on you. It does actually respawn you at the last point you saved. But it's like your body has been reconstructed, so it is diegetic. It even gives you a quote from either a philosopher or a person involved in space travel, or not space travel, but space exploration. Sci-fi writers, some sort of quote regarding death and rebirth when you die. Well, there's the black hole. We want to turn away from that immediately. I'll give you a nice look at it though, but I'm not going to fly into it. Yeah. We want to find a station if we can, which is here. There we go. What kind of a planet have we got? Supercritical planet. Probably got volcanoes then. Uranium, so it's a uranium planet, meaning it's radioactive planet. Okay. Yeah, gamma root as well. Let's actually speed up a bit, get closer. Yeah, so the black holes in this, you can actually use them like undirected wormholes. You just jump into it and it'll throw you out at a random place. So first thing to do when getting to a new system, check and see what the missions are, as well as grab a new inventory slot. Nice. Missions over this way. Hello. What have we got? We've got hunting a pirate. Well, we know that I love to do that. That's good. We'll do scan minerals. That's fine. Planetary depot. I think the last one was frost crystals, so that should be easy to do as well. I think there was also kill a predator down here. See, the thing is though, is that I don't know if I'm going to find any predators, but we'll take it just in case I do. I'm more likely to come across herbivores or just non-aggressive animals. I'll take my bonus for arriving in the system as well. Yep, thank you. Okay, so they're part of the Merchants Guild. Okay. Thank you very much. Mind control device. That's useful for expeditions that you send your freighters on. Let's put that here. I need to put these things away as well. So because I've jumped here, I don't have access to my full freighter inventory yet. So I need to bring my freighter into the system. So the mind control devices give you the upper hand in negotiations. Let me just bring my freighter in so that I can have a safe space to talk about the item. So let me have a look here. Yeah, mind control device. It's a frigate upgrade that lasts for one expedition. Plugs into the ship's trading and communications system, allowing the fleet commander to gain the upper hand in negotiations. It's a... We can actually go and have a look at those, because I need to go and sort out my expeditions at the moment anyway. Just need to drop these things into the appropriate locations. Wiring loom. Projectile. Okay. I've actually got an excess of ammunition at the moment. I might sell that off. Yeah. Okay. So my expeditions are sent out and then I interact with them from up here. So each of these computers down these rooms interacts with a specific commander. So he's already back, so I can get my items off of him. A whole bunch of units. Some grantine, and then recalled for repairs, enriched carbon, yeah, okay. So when I did that check-in just then, it was because they'd returned to the system with me, and these are the items that they gave me for completing their expedition, as well as a whole bunch of money. So I'm going to be selling these items, except for the fusion accelerant. Let me put this away. So yeah, these here, put those in my inventory for selling. So I've got a spare slot now for sending an expedition out. So if I go down and speak to the individual that organises expeditions. He's down here on the command deck. Hey bud. you, Navigator Capone. Alright, I can send out a new expedition. So these are the 5 that I've got access to for this particular grouping. So the ones that have got higher difficulties end up usually paying out more. So I'm going to send a combat patrol out. And then if I want to send a ship to go deal with it, such as the Omen of Sleep, which is a combat vessel. See, it's got a rating of 30 for combat. So if I come back out, it's got the bonus from the capital ship as a +4 on top of that. So it's not quite enough of a fleet rating to be able to match the difficulty. But if I also put in, say, explosive drones, they give a benefit of +11 to the capital ship and upgrades side of things. That's still not quite enough to match the bonus there, so I could put in another one. There we go. Now it's enough of a fleet rating if I wanted to send that ship on its own. It's got it here, +10 combat. So if I had a look at my my rating for trade, you see it's a 12 +2 here. If I put in the mind control, it gives me a +10 to trading. So it's boosted it up here. I don't want to do that because that's going to end up wasting it. Because it's a combat patrol, I don't need to send that as a trade thing. But what I can do is I can send a combat plus a support, and then a single mind control. No, not mind control. I'm in doing it quickly mode, and I'm misclicking things. Okay, send the support. Send the explosive drones. That's the one I wanted. There we go. So now it's 2 ships, 1 explosive drone, and that's enough to be able to match. And then I just need enough fuel, which I should have. Okay, so he's been sent off. So if I now go up back to that same room again, I can go check in on that particular expedition. So there's the 2 ships. Manage that expedition, and I can check in on the ships and see how they're doing. They've covered 249 light years so far. They've still got 27 real-time hours before they complete their expedition. So expeditions are a slow burn for being able to get stuff done. I can look at each ship in terms of what it's got. And they rank up as well after each encounter that they get. This guy needs a lot to be able to get to the next level, but he's an S class, so he's not going to rank up. Same with this one here. It's an S class, so it's not going to rank up. The only thing that might happen if it ranks up is the numbers will increase on the side here. But I've not paid enough attention to see if that actually happens. Yeah, so these ones that I've got here that I've completed, these were set up probably 2 days ago. So I'll just go through and just get all of my bonuses from completing these and send the rest of them back out again. There's 4 other missions I can do. This was one of the damaged ships that we had earlier. And the other benefit that you can get from sending ships on expeditions is that you can also get upgrades for your freighter. Okay, you've been recalled, so now you should be able to debrief and give me the stuff from your partial completed mission. I tried to decorate each particular room as well, so that it'd be a unique flavour to each one. I've got no room left. Okay, I need to sort out my storage. Okay, vortex cubes are one of those, and that can then be sold off as an extra. Hot ice. There. Okay, I'm full up on activated emerald, which means if I grab half of that and the stuff that I just got, I'm going to sell that. Okay. That way I've still got storage left over for getting more later. But every time that I hit the 999, like the full stack of an activated item, I then sell half of it plus whatever spare I had left over. Okay, that's the storage for that sorted out. Should be able to finish this now. Here we go. Yeah, we'll take a look. So this particular one I figured was like they're crafting these little plant decorations that I put everywhere. So I put a whole bunch out after they make them. And then the next one around, this one's sort of like your combat guy. So he's got his guns out, he's got a bunch of storage and some weapon lockers. Very sort of practical. And then this one here is obsessed with information and data. So they've got like 4 screens set up. They've got yet another screen over here. They're just obsessed with being on top of information. And then this one here, this is the one that I'd probably like to have. This is a minimalist sort of thing. They've got just enough to be able to get by. And then the very final one is the person that lives in a hot environment. So let's turn the heating units on. They've got their red lights on just to make them feel at home. So they're from like a hot environment. Yeah. I just like the idea that somebody needs this much heat to be able to survive. And they've even got an exhaust fan for how hot it is, so it can actually just recycle the air. Okay, let me move those other items that I just got. Frigate module. Okay, let's put that into upgrades there. I've got 5 now, so I should be able to upgrade. I've got these. Okay. I've got an excess of that then. That can be sold off. This can be stored there. Okay. Sell these here. Alright, that should be everything. Upgrade the storage if I can. Let me see, grab the upgrade here for the salvage frigate modules. Upgrade my freighter, hopefully. Yes, I do have enough. Okay. So this is the upgrade for what? Bonus 50 hyperdrive range. What do I need for this one? I need 8 total. Okay. This will allow reaching of red stellar bodies. Okay, that's good. I definitely want that. Okay. Both of those are at an 8. Okay. So, having a quick look at my freighter. I don't have any more slots available for upgrades there. Which means if I was going to put any in, I'd have to put them in on this page. So I'd need cadmium, which I have, hypercore I have, and quantum computer. So cadmium is there, which is done. Advanced computer, I should have a few of those. And a warp hypercore, which I've got 2 of those. Great, so that's installed now, so I can now use the freighter to get to areas that have got red stellar bodies rather than just yellow. Then the upgrades beyond that would be a green stellar bodies and then blue stellar bodies. Red stellar bodies are where you get cadmium. So these are kind of structured in sort of like how rare they are. So copper is you can get anywhere from yellow stars, and then red after that, and so on. So that's the first step to being able to get access to everywhere. I need more frigate fuel as well, so I need, let me check how much. I've got 922 dihydrogen, should be plenty, so let's make some of this. Okay, I need tritium to be able to do that. Let's see if I've got some. Tritium is harvested from asteroids, whereas the dihydrogen is those blue crystals that I was getting from the ground. Let me make another one of these. And I don't have enough to make any of the rest of it. Okay. So 200 times 4, so I've got 800, 950 tons. And put this tritium back into storage. And that salvage frigate module can go back into storage. I also wanted to sell off those bonus projectiles, didn't I? So let me put the ones that I'm actually going to use, which is here. Let me store that on my starship. This can go into my inventory. Yeah, I'll keep those and I'll sell the ones that I've got on my actual person. So, where are we? Projectile ammunition. You don't get a lot for it. It's a 1-to-1, but at least it's not taking up inventory space now. Yeah. So, let me just save real quick. I've got all that sorted out. I'm just thinking, what else do I need to do before I leave? I've got the jewel to go do. Okay. We can do that. But what I'll do, so those storage locations, if I have a look at my actual freighter here, I was telling you about the different boxes that I put my storage into. So those are actually physically located here. Each of these is the storage container. So this harvested ones and then crafted, and they go all the way back. They go all the way around to here, and you get 10 total storage containers. So if I look at on here that I've got the let's say my miscellaneous here, these miscellaneous storage, and then I look at my one here that says miscellaneous, it's the same storage unit. So that's where they are physically located. And then I've also got my harvestable plants back here. This is my grow room. So each of these is from a different environment. So solar vines are from hot environments, cactus is from desert environments. We've seen some star brambles before, they were on the paradise planets. Fecium, you can actually grow fecium, so rather than feeding an animal, you can just grow plants that give you it. Fungal clusters from your toxic environments. Frost water is ice. These ones, they don't actually say what they are, but they give you sac venom. So they're from like a poisonous environment. Mordite, so rather than killing them, you can actually have plants that give you mordite. So if we're going to talk a humane way of getting plants, a humane way of getting mordite, rather than killing animals, that would be how you do it. You get it off of the mordite plants. Nip Nip is your stand-in for drugs. The Gek love using Nip Nip. This is also the most expensive growable plant in the game. I'll get a lot of money for selling off all of this. These here, the albumin pearls, these are from underground or from inside of clams that grow underwater, and then gravitino hosts, which are they give you gravitino balls. They're also quite expensive. They're illegal to harvest on planets. So if a sentinel ever saw me grabbing up gravitino balls, I'd be in trouble. So, selling that. Selenium, I'm keeping those. Frost crystals I can sell. Cactus I can sell. Yeah, so this one here, the Nip Nip buds sell. Let me have a look here at what they sell for each. 17,000 each, which is pretty great. Get quite a fair bit for selling those off. Whereas these ones here are like 32 units each. 16, so they're not really all that much. Yeah, Nip Nip is medicinal plants. It's like I said, it's the stand-in for drugs. Yeah, this one here. Pungent bud harvested from the Nip Nip plant, used to produce Gek Nip. So, yeah. That's my grow room. Pretty happy with how the variety and things that I've got. I've pretty much got every plant able to be grown here. I've also got my storage, not storage. What would this be? This would be my bonus room. So I've got anything that doesn't fit into other rooms here, such as my teleporter. I've got my refiners and things back here. Anything that I need to make into food, I can use the nutrient processor for. Each of these cases here, I can actually get random items out of. So didn't want to interact with that. Wanted to interact with this one. So you'll see I'm going to end up with a whole bunch of random junk. Is what all this is. It's my fabrication room. That would be what it would be called. I even set myself up in a nice little chill lounge out here as well. Just kick back and just relax if I wanted to. Okay, I think I've searched everything. So let's see, yeah. Just a few random things, nothing too amazing, but still nice to have the ability just to get stuff for free. Do I have trade for that? Yeah, that's all full up. So those are just going to be sold. Microprocessors, they can be kept. Yep, so these two items are going to get sold. They're, how much are they worth? They're worth 22,000 each? 23,000, yeah. Nothing to sneeze at, that's actually pretty decent. Let me just use the trade terminal that's in here. Oh, that's right, that's what I was going to do, is I was going to send some more freight missions off. More expeditions. That's why I was humming and hawing when I was back in here. So I knew that there was something that I wanted to do while I was still in here, I just couldn't remember what. Send some missions off. So, these are all rank 2 ratings. So, this is an exploration one, so I should be able to send one of you for that. Industrial. That's that one, and that one. Industrial again. We'll send some of the B team, I think. If I've got some B team industrials, yeah, we do. Send you along with a support fuel bunker. Should be good. That way you spend less fuel trying to get out there. And balanced. Let's go. Let's go. What do we want? You're pretty good and you're pretty good. That should be enough. That's what, 30 at least across the board. Except for mining. It should be fine though. They wouldn't need anything more than that. Okay. Cool. So all of my frigates are off now. Let's go do that duel. I'll use my living ship to do that duel. So the weapons that I've got on here are actually based off of the design of the ship itself. They're all living parts of it, so rather than a pulse engine, it's got a pulsing heart. Rather than having a, launch thrusters for taking off from planets, it's got this neural assembly. Singularity Cortex gives me the jump for faster than light travel, rather than a warp drive. The scream suppressor is its shielding, so rather than actually rather than shielding off the damage, I'm pretty much just torturing this creature and keeping its screams quiet, which is kind of metal. Grafted eyes is the auto cannons, like the ability to fire, and then the spewing vents is like the like a shotgun blast out the front of the ship as well. So let's go do this fight. Where is he going to show up? Where is he? He's shown up down here. Okay. Single star rating, so he should be pretty easy to take out. Where is he? There. There we go. So the grafted eyes, I thought that they were shotgun blast style attack. They're actually just the laser beams. Yeah. So, let's go and do some of these other missions while we're out here. That one should be easy to do, so let's do this planetary depot instead. You want me to go where for that one? This way. On the planet beneath me, cool. Let's go down to the supercritical planet. I'm sure the supercritical planet has a lot to say about me and my performance. Very deep reds on this planet, okay. Raid the depot here, so let's land above it. It's down there on my left once I get out. Okay. Hostile patrols for the Sentinels. So they'll attack on sight, they won't just let me pass easily. Yeah, high security planet. Let me grab out a decent weapon then. We'll attack this thing from range. There you go, get rid of him. Get rid of you as well, if I can. There we go. There we go, got everything in there. Let's get out of here before that dog catches me. He's trying to. I need to scan minerals while I'm here on the planet. So let me quickly switch to a scanning. Hello. Grab you while I'm here. You should be a mineral. This one here? No? Okay. Are you a mineral? Yes, you are. Good. You're a plant. Here you go. Perfect example. Those are gravitino balls. So these are the things that I was saying that if I pick them up, I'd get in trouble for it. I don't need them because I can grow my own. That's a mineral as well there. Sort of butterfly looking things, bugs. Weevil almost. What else have we got around I can scan? Some down there. Creatures down this way. I've already scanned these ones. No, I haven't. Good. Get that out of the way as well. Okay. How many more do I need to scan? Oh, I'm already done. Check here. This one. I need 2 more. Okay. Plant there. Animal there. I need the minerals though. I'm not seeing a great variety of rocks on the ground. Are you a mineral? No, you're a crabberry. I'll take you. Staying away from the sentinel. Oh, what are you? You're spiky. You're a mineral. Great. Throwing radiation into the environment. It's a localized black hole. That's how it formed. It's also a parasite host. Yep. Think I'm going to try to stay a little bit further away from that. Gravitino balls. Here's the smaller versions. Up we go, up we go. So you're saying that there was a stone that I could learn a word from nearby. I didn't see where that was. Like over here. Knowledge stone. So, scanning these doesn't do anything. But if I go up to it, you'll see that it says that I've learnt a word. You've learned the Korvax word for detected. So now it's also lit up to say that I've interacted with it. So if that's what you were mentioning that I hadn't scanned, that's the reason why, because it's just an interact. Yep. You can also, if we go over to my milestones as well, that was a Korvax one. I can see that I've learnt a total of 98 words. If I learn 2 more, I get the next section of my progress done. Did I finish my minerals? I did. That one are all done. Want to do this one and again, this predatory, I'm just going to get rid of. Keeping up with the Jovians, that's the one we're going to do. It says that it wants me to get frost crystals. Well, that's easy enough, because I've got a whole bunch of those in my harvested. Take 50 of these. And where does it want me to take them? And while I'm just waiting here as well. It wants me to go, we see, that way. Okay, so it's on the planet. I don't have to switch planet to get to it. Not too bad to get to. Let's go back up above the cloud layer. Didn't quite get high enough. We'll try that again. And now try and jump to it. There we go. Okay, so it's just going to be a trade outpost I'm turning in and out. There'll probably be some ships coming and going from here, seeing as it's a hub of activity. I'm probably going to be only playing for another half hour or so, so once I turn these in, we'll go to my bases and we'll just go and have a look at those. Yep, deliver that. That's simple. Cool. A C-class. What are you? Are you a C-class as well? Yeah, B. Science vessel. Explorer, yeah. And got a few more flying around in the background out there. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, so very much they're all going to be NPCs. You can go and find actual players, but they're not going to... It's very unlikely that you'll find them just by running across them. Like, ridiculously unlikely. There's a multiplayer hub that you can load up. In fact, I can even bring in the teleporter for it if I've got enough space. Let me jump this way slightly, give some more room. Yeah, so that there is called the Anomaly. It is an untethered multi-dimensional location where players can go in and then meet up and go and do missions together. Turn these missions in. Hey-oh. Yep, hand in, thank you. I'm just slowly working my way towards the center of the galaxy. So I'm actually on the second galaxy at the moment, out of the 250 something that are available for players to get to. I think it's 256. I'm in the second galaxy because I completed the main storyline for the first, and then you can keep doing the same storyline again and again, but I'm now at the point where I just want to explore rather than push on with doing the actual storyline. A bit more freeform for me that way. I actually don't need to go back to my station, back to my freighter. I can go through this teleporter here. We'll go check out some of my bases. So this is the very first base that I had, was the moon base. Of course, jumping between locations means it has to load up a lot more of an area. So just like when I jump between systems, it's got to spend some time loading up. This used to be the crash point as well for a lot of people early in the game's lifespan, was it'd try to load up something and then it'd just immediately crash. It's a lot more stable now, which is nice. I'm hoping that'll it's supposed to have better load times on the new systems, as well as on PC. There we go. Here's my moon base. It's a it's a hub of where I store everything. So there's the vehicle that I was using before for getting around, the roamer. But here's some of the other vehicles that I've got. So the Nomad, which is a hovercraft. And then I've got my motorbike, which is down here, which is the Pilgrim. I've got my Minotaur, which is a exosuit skeleton you can move around in. It's good for hostile environments that are very hot or just toxic or anything like that. Because it also gets around really quickly. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to get around in that. Let me drop it back on its pad. Yep. And then the this big one here is great for storage, but it's really difficult to get around in, is the Colossus. Its storage space, if I actually load it up, see all the spots that I can put things in? If we compare that with my even just my own exosuit, I've only got this little bit of space here. So it's nice for if you're going to be doing a lot of harvesting. Yeah. And here's the rest of the base. We got very sort of simple design to it. It's just a bunch of rooms connected to each other. I didn't try to go for anything too massive. First room is the main hub for any kind of like quests and things. So this guy here had quests to do with upgrading my multi-tool. This one here had things to do with unlocking items for me for crafting. This is the guy that... Whoop, let me just get off that ladder. This guy here is the one that runs my base. So he had things to do with like making sure things were running correctly, like having power set up and things like that. Out the back of here, I've got my storage units. So just like on my ship, each of those storage units. So this one here is that main one again. This was how I got access to things before I had the freighter. And I've got this little thing here is a proximity sensor, so it doesn't actually use any power if I'm not close to it. Let me come back in this way. It should turn off. So I've got each of the different storage units out the back here, and numbered as well. My solar array. So if I need a lot of power, this is where I'm drawing it all from. Is this huge bank of solar panels, and all of that runs via a wire into the upper section of here, which is where I've got my storage units for the batteries. So if I have a look at this here, you can see that I've got my grid power storage unit is storage here. That's how much I've actually got. It'll take 8 more minutes before all the batteries are charged up. I've got is it 7 batteries, plus I've got an emergency power reactor as well. So if I'm completely out of power, I can put fuel into this and it'll still power my base. A nice view outside, out to all my things. Through the next corridor, we've got my appearance modification and just general. It's sort of just a side room. It really doesn't serve much of a purpose, but it does have my trade terminal in here, as well as my nutrient processor for any food that I want to make. We'll go out this way. None of these boxes have got anything in them, by the way. And there was an electrical issue here. Pay no mind to the unsecured plasma that's arcing across the panels. That was when I was trying to do the. There's a thing called Byte Beat Music Maker, and you can set up like electronic systems. But I deleted that, but the electric power didn't disappear, like the visuals for it. So like, what can I do? I'll put in some panels and make it look like it's like being destroyed or not in good condition. This is my vehicle guy, so if I needed to do anything with regards to vehicles, he was my guy to go to. I've already completed all of their missions, so it's a huge refiner plus a smaller portable one, and then my medium. So anything that I need to do in terms of like making stuff. So if I put some, say, pugnium in here, it'll make nanite clusters. And then nanite clusters is what I used for paying for stuff. So I can do that. Let me put that away as well. And that nanite cluster has actually gone into this up here, this number. So 4026, if I make another one of those, I need 25 of them. So I don't even have enough to be able to make it straight up. So if I grab pugnium out of my, I'd need to go to my actual box. Let me do that. That's a harvestable, so it should be in this one. Pugnium there. Okay. So we said 4026, didn't we? So just keep some of this. $4,026 plus 50 is 4,076. So that's how much I should have after picking this up. Let's have a look. 4,076. Yep. So I can actually create my own supply of that sort of stuff. You get pugnium by destroying the sentinels. It's like their life fluid. Yeah. And pull that stuff back. Grab this back. Yeah, if I have a look at the actual description of it. Yeah, oily, unsettling liquid leaks from the circuitry of sentinels. So, if you just kill sentinels, you get the pugnium, you can turn it into currency. I would need to go put this back a different way. Back into the box. So that's this here, then I've got my landing pad outside. This is back out where the vehicles were. So, nice and simple. I've just got the ability to get straight onto it. And through here is where my my plant sky are. My plant sky is, I should say, specialist poi. So he's got all of the plants that I can grow out here in four different rooms. So this is the Gravitino balls. Then out here I've got the rest of the things, and even more. It's probably the largest section of my base is just having all of the plant matter, because it takes up a lot of room. The good thing about this particular room, this dome here, is that you can just harvest all of them at the same time. Yay, 13 Gravitino balls just added to my inventory. I can just sell that off immediately. Let me actually do that from my trade terminal. If it'll let me. There we go. So get rid of this. Don't need the strawberries. Frost crystals, nah. There we go, there's the Gravitino balls. Nearly 200,000 just from a single harvest. I've seen people with much larger bases than my own set up for the nip buds, because they are, like I said earlier, the most expensive for selling. You get a lot benefit out of selling those ones. Let's drop the pugnium back. Where's my gas? Is probably number 7. No, that's the upgrades. Anomalous. Okay, it must be down below then. Gas and energy. Where is it? These rocks in the way. Get out of here. Water, gas and energy. There we go. Put the sulfate away. Okay. I think I've put everything away that I want to. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let me put this down here. Alright, so that's this base. You can see some, I don't know if you caught it, there's some asteroids falling from the sky as well. You see those on these desert, completely empty planets, these void planets. We'll go check out another base. So this one that I'm on right now, the moon base, is in the same system as this base over here, the desert base. So we'll go over and have a look at the desert base next. There's not a whole lot at the desert base, but it's worth having a look at. Yeah, 71 million units I've got at the moment. Some of the freighters and ships are quite expensive, so it's nice to have a little supply there, as well as upgrading the ships as well costs a fair bit of money as well. I've had some upgrades cost me like 14 million just to be able to add an extra slot of inventory to a ship. I almost wonder if it's faster with this particular base going from the moon base to the desert base, if it's faster just to fly it rather than go through the actual teleportation system. Okay, so my desert base is very much just a little living situation just so I can get in and out of the cold air. You can see that it's negative 53 Celsius. But it's just a nice little hut just for me to have a little, what do you call it? A safety. I almost thought of it as like a western house. Oh yeah, old desert home. And it's got some teleports set up so I can go jump across. So I'm now over here. And then this one would lead me off over that way. Yeah. There used to be, over here there used to be a point of interest. It was a wormhole. There's no longer a wormhole here. Let's go back. Oops, went through twice. There we go, okay. Okay, and as before, if there's not enough power in the base, I've got my own setup for being able to power it up real quick. So I don't want to be stuck here. What should we go to? I think we should go to the portal base. The portal base is pretty nice. Yeah, shelter from the elements. That's what that desert base was. So each planet and each section of a system has its own hex code associated with it, and at the portals you can key in those hex codes in the form of symbols, and it'll allow you to teleport between different locations. So I'll show you what it looks like. Very sort of Stargate style. You punch in the right code and you can go to a place. And then I think we'll finish after I show you this portal. You can also just punch in random ones and you can just go to anywhere as well. Okay, here's the portal. I actually haven't established any kind of a structure here. It's very much just so that I've got access to an actual proper portal. Yeah. So I'd have to put in the required like energy. So I need to put in organic elements into here, and then I'd have to put catalytic energy. What else we got? Earth elements, such as cobalt. Yeah, and then once you have all of these powered up, then it would activate the portal itself to go to the location that you want it to go. This is currently set to the last location that I went to, which I cannot remember what it is, but I'm not going to jump through it because I think this is a good stopping spot. But yeah. Even when it opens, the liquid inside blasts out like a Stargate style portal. So it is very much inspired by that aesthetic. There's also, it's not just one-sided, you can come in from the other side as well. So yep. But yeah, I think I'll call it here. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. It's been a or it's been an interesting evening. I'm glad I got to show off all that I managed to. So enjoy the rest of your day or whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll catch you the next time I end up playing something. I do plan on doing some more Fallout 4 later this week as well. In any case, it's been fun. Let me actually switch to outside so I can do a proper wave. Bye.